Hybrid editing made easy.
This hybrid photography vlog post is brought to you by ProShow.
Photodex.com.
Hey guys, Steve out here in LA. I wanted to talk about talking portraits and setting up LED lights to make it a little bit more unique looking than what you'd get when you're using just a regular daylight. So I'm going to use two lights this time. One for the main key light, and then another I'm going to use to create a little bit of separation for making the person that you're photographing stand out. Alright, so I got my lovely model here, Sarah, who's going to stand in, and we're going to film a little bit of a talking portrait. So the first light that I'm going to be using is one of these larger LED panels, and it's about 700 LEDs split between two different banks, one of them for tungsten and one of them for daylight balance. So we're going to be using daylight balance and maybe add just a little bit of warmth by putting a little bit of the tungsten in. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up. And this is going to be my key light. I generally like to light with about a 35 to 45 degree angle off center and raise it up just a little bit so it creates a nice little shadow going down. Let's go ahead and bring it in. I like to bring the light in close, especially with LEDs because of they're not the brightest light source. So when we're shooting, you can't really shoot in broad daylight or they don't come out very well. They're more of like a fill light for shadows. Okay, so the next light we're going to be setting up is the Manfrotto 840 LED light. This is a pretty cool little light, but it's a very narrow beam. It doesn't have a lot of spread to it, so it's more of a spotlight when you start lighting with it. So it's not the most useful LED compared to like these panels, which are more like soft boxes, but it's going to make a really good hair light or separation light. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm setting up the Manfrotto light kind of behind her and off camera. So go ahead. Sarah's quite a bit of a shorty, so we're going to raise the light up and make it kind of at about a 35 to 45 degree angle. Now as you can see, when I start illuminating it, you're going to see the light come down onto her and kind of separate her from the background here. Because the Manfrotto LED is a very narrow beam, it's actually pretty easy to aim it at her head. When I just start seeing the light as it falls on her, I can get the exact look I want. Now, the ability of shooting in this time of day is that it makes it almost a surreal look that's darkened down the ambient, and the main light is making her very bright. So let's go ahead and adjust them a little bit, and then we'll start shooting.
So I went ahead and had my assistants write up a little lighting chart so I can show you a diagram of what this setup looks like. Yeah, not really what I had in mind, but hey, it helps when they're that cute.
Okay, so let's do something fun. Let's have you do a little bit of dancing or something, okay? Let's see. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Alright, so there you go, and that's how you can make a really unique looking talking portrait by using LED lights. One light will give you this kind of look, and a second light will give you a nice separation light that's going to really make your subjects pop. So, pretty neat stuff, and I like the look that it's creating. Unfortunately, you have to shoot when it's getting dark, like right now. It's getting pretty dark, so just remember to check out discovermirrorless.com, where our team of hybrid heroes is vlogging on a daily basis about LEDs, e-products, audio, talking portraits, and how you can get into doing hybrid photography too. But until next time, just remember to keep it simple and get out there and shoot. Bye.
Good?
Aren't you gonna say goodbye?
Bye!
Hybrid editing made easy.
This hybrid photography vlog post is brought to you by ProShow.
Photodex.